I mean, whoever dreamt that the company would grow to what we are today? I would have never dreamt that in my early years, you know. And it just kept getting bigger and bigger and better. And, well, we're going to celebrate our 100th anniversary next year. We're kind of proud of that.
You know, we're different. I mean, here we are, you know, in our fourth generation, going to celebrate our century mark for a company that, you know, just is out here in the prairie, in the middle of nowhere.
Mathiowetz Construction is a heavy highway contractor. We work in the southern 2/3 of the state of Minnesota, and basically if it's dirt, we move it. We believe in dedication and honesty. We believe in doing it right, basically.
Mathiowetz Construction was founded in 1924 by my great-grandpa, Martin Mathiowetz. To be the fourth generation to take over, it's been a tremendous honor. To keep this type of legend and history alive, all in all, I just want to provide a healthy environment for people to work and love what they do.
Well, my grandpa was raised only about 6 miles south of here on a family farm. His dad died young. Once he got old enough, you know, in those days it was maybe over 16, they're like, you know, you need to go get a job somewhere and help feed the family. We can't all just survive off of this 80 acres.
Martin was a very personable guy. He was to himself. He started tinkering and building machinery. Some of it is in our antique lot. He built his own machinery from 1924 on.
I think all the kids were very interested in, you know, the work that Martin was doing. And so at a young age, you know, they were, you know, out helping, doing stuff and out in the shop, building something. My dad was probably welding by the time he was 10.
That's the way it was. My husband's name was Richard. His dad had an accident, broke his neck, and so he was forced to take over the company when he was a senior in high school. And Richard had so many ideas. I couldn't keep up with him.
You know, Richard famously thought sleep was optional. Well, he would say, do it right the first time. You know, that was one thing. He would come out and if something was done wrong, no matter what it cost, he would stop the whole crew and say, we're doing it over. We're doing it over. We're going to do it the right way.
We struggled. Those years were really hard. And in the meantime, we were raising 6 kids. I had my office in the corner of the kitchen with the phone.
From the earliest years, I was part of the support staff for Mathiowetz Construction. My watching cartoons and watching Sesame Street was mixed with answering the telephone and learning how to answer Mathiowetz Construction properly and get the phone numbers down.
Did every crappy job the company had. The process that we all went through, where you started at the bottom, developing a leadership style where you rubbed elbows with everyone. You just develop a deep mutual respect, you know.
Well, since I grew up around the business since I was little, a lot of my memories are with my grandpa. He took a lot of pride in taking his grandkids with on job tours. Being around the atmosphere of construction, which just really lit my fire to be here in this industry.
There were many times during our years that Richard would say, maybe I should just quit. But what would all these guys do for a job? You know, we're a small town. Half of the town worked here at that time. I can't quit. And so we always kept on. But I don't know if he knew something was wrong or not, but the last 5 years before he passed away, he had really taken Brian under his wing.
We had a lot of the right people. I mean, you know, God works in funny ways. You know, He doesn't give us an absolute clear path, but you know, if you pay attention, he'll put some things in place that work. And I had a team of people that were able to help us vision, you know, where we needed to go. And we knew that we had a joint mission. We had a vision, and let's go get it done. Let's figure it out.
Brian is very much a collaborator, and it kind of carries through on all of our jobs. Today, we do a lot of jobs that other people don't want to do because they take study, they take planning, and they take execution, and we have very good operators who can do it, so.
Well, the culture here is a strong one. And I directly relate that to my dad and what he gives off as a leader here. I mean, we bleed blue and yellow.
You know, it's about legacy, I guess, and being proud. I get it now. Every time you go over a road, it's like, yeah, we did that. So, a lot of pride.
We have a relationship with our product. It's never just a road. It has a history. It had a story for the whole summer. So we never leave an area untouched, but we really feel like our culture and our employees leave a good stamp.
Well, the importance of employees is such a critical tool to make us succeed, because people are what Mathiowetz does. They are the ones out there getting their hands dirty, running the machines, building the roads that you drive on, and they are getting the jobs done.
Just being part of the team makes me proud to be working for Mathiowetz.
They treat me good. They're like my family, you know. I've known Brian since I was old enough to walk. It's hard work. The easiest part of a job is being on time. That's the easiest part of your job.
Why I stayed with Mathiowetz is the team, from ownership down to the new guy. They've been very helpful over the years, and I enjoy the team.
What would I hope my legacy would be? We're a faith-based organization, and what we have is gift. We are not here to just win for our own family or win for ourselves. Our people need to win with us.
Well, obviously, my family has left a legacy in the construction industry, starting with my grandpa back in his prime. My dad followed in those shoes. And I just hope that someday that I can leave as big of a legacy as both of them did. The atmosphere, the values here, the culture will be as strong as it is today, if not stronger. But my main focus is first at Mathiowetz Construction and the people that work here.
So we've been very much family. We've been very much family. Now we have 4 generations of Mathiowetzes, and I'm so proud of that. Very comfortable in my old age knowing that everything is fine.